Hey, what's up, guys? This is John, and would have put this video out yesterday, but I had almost forgotten about it until nearly 11 o'clock last night. Plus, even if I did remember it before then, it would have been difficult for me, especially since I work third shift. But yesterday was June 3rd, 2013, and if any of you don't know, I became a brony on June 3rd, 2012. So, it is my 1 year Bronyversary yesterday. So, just like to do a little chat, little thing to just tell you guys a little bit about my experiences that I've had in this year of being a brony. So, let's get started. First want to say that friendship truly is magic, and this show is very close to me, because it actually helped rekindle me and Brian's friendship. And let me explain. So, I moved up here in June of 2002. I was 10 years old, going to be 11, I believe, and Brian was 9, and we met and we became best friends, and we hung out pretty much every day, all that stuff. But during high school, we kind of started to fall away from each other. There wasn't anything negative or anything like that, but it was just the fact that, we went to different schools, and that was difficult. We rode the same bus, thank goodness, because we both lived in the same neighborhood, but he wasn't all that great, in the mornings. We had to wake up we had to leave to get to the bus by like 6:08 a.m. So it was really tiring and very stressful. So yeah, we were up early. Anyway, we just kind of fell away, and it was not fun. Even during senior year, I started driving my car to school, and he continued to ride the bus, so that kind of solidified it even more. And then went to college, and let's see, within the 2 years between 2010 and 2012, we basically saw each other maybe 3 or 4 times in that time frame. Not kidding. And so, yeah, we didn't really hang out much. After I became a brony, however, about 2 weeks after that, 2 weeks after I became a brony, he had texted me, and he said that he was going to be hanging out with a friend, and if I wanted to join, I could. So I decided, sure, why not? Friend bailed on him at the last minute, and I just got my Fluttershy shirt, so I'm like, what the heck? Let me go and talk ponies with him, basically. Met at Culver's, started talking ponies, and the rest is history. We started hanging out right now, pretty much from that day onward. We've been hanging out almost nearly every week. It's insane, even with both our crazy schedules. So My Little Pony really rekindled our friendship, and I'm very happy about that. Conventions. Wow. I had never been to a convention beforehand, and I kind of beforehand wanted to go to somewhere like PAX East or PAX Prime or something, but those on the opposite ends of the country. And I'm in the Midwest, so I'm like way far away from both ends of the country. So it wasn't a reasonable possibility, unfortunately. And I wasn't into anime or anything like that. I wasn't really into any other fandoms besides the Metroid, Zelda, and what was the third one that I was into? I think it was just general Nintendo fanship, but there wasn't really a fandom that I could call home and actually talk to other people about it just cuz. And then when I get into the Brony fandom, I see that Midwesteria is going to be 2 hours away. I call up Brian and I say, let's go to this. And we went there, had an absolute blast. Completely blew my mind. The rave party was incredible. The panels were great. It was just an all-around great time, and I could really express myself and just go all out for these ponies, because we're all bronies here. We all love the ponies. We're not going to judge anyone. We're a very loving fandom as well. So who cares if you're different? You're still going to be accepted. So that was one huge thing for me, and it was just wonderful to see that. And before the convention, I told both my parents that I was a brony. And let me take you back a little bit. I told my dad first because I knew he was going to be a little more lenient on the whole thing than my mother was. And I actually told my dad back when the whole Chick-fil-A fiasco was going on, and we decided to go and eat at Chick-fil-A to support them. I'm not going to say anything more than that. But, throughout that entire waiting in line for like 2 hours or whatever, I kept thinking to myself, just tell him. Just tell him you're a brony, tell him that this show's awesome, and tell him that you love it. And so we eat Chick-fil-A, and we get to the back. We go behind the mall, and we just sit down at a table. And I asked him if he watched Red Eye at all, and he said no, because it usually comes on when he's at work. And so I started telling him, well, anyway, Red Eye has been bashing these bronies, and I'm part of it, and a brony is a fan of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And he was actually okay with it. He didn't really care. In fact, we kind of still joke about it. I was in a play recently, and there was a scene where there's a fake dove in a cage, and my dad was like, it'd be funny if you take that fake dove out and replace it with a little My Little Pony toy. So we joke around with it. I enjoy it. Then I talked to my mom, and this is after I get the Yay shirt and everything. And I get home from work one day, and I tell her, I'd like to talk to you when you get back from, whatever errand she was doing. And she was like, should I be worried about this or anything like that? And I said, no, nothing to worry about, just wanted to talk to you. She comes home, I bring the Fluttershy shirt, and I ask her, do you know why I have this shirt? And she had been washing it, no questions asked, nothing like that. And she thought that my friend, a very close friend of mine, had sent it to me in the mail because she thought it was cute. That wasn't the case. I told my mom that I bought this shirt myself, and it's because I enjoy Fluttershy. And she kind of went on the edge of there could be pedophiles in this fandom, watch out for it if you're at the convention, that kind of stuff. And I understand her concern to an extent, but it just gets a little overboard sometimes. Nothing against her, of course. But that was really interesting. So yeah, I know this video has gone on for long enough. So expect the TrotCon videos to be up next. We're still going to upload pretty much every week the Out Now videos, which, by the way, considering the Out Now video for Sonic Rainboom, I do want to apologize for not getting the link out until late last night, because I thought I put it in there. I really did. And then I looked at it at work and I saw that it wasn't there. And so I had to put it in. So I apologize greatly for that, guys. I will do my best to not have that happen again. But anyway, so expect the TrotCon videos to come up next. And the interviews and everything, because we're going to try and get as much as we can. And yeah, also I'm going to get together with Brian and we're going to probably do like a little retrospective on the channel. We'll do it probably on the date that I created the account and everything, or upload the first video. I'm not sure which right now. All just depends. And then also expect a third podcast to be with me, Brian, Chrome Dash, and Cyberpunk 3. So I'm excited about all this. And yeah, I have made it a year as a brony. Woohoo! So thanks for watching. Peace out, Dragon.